Yes, hello. You're welcome back. Welcome back. What a disaster. So I talked for some few minutes and nothing happened. Yeah, that's what you do when only you. My people say if only you go they do bad things. No, I say the wrong word. Anyway, I hope you guys can hear me now, and I really hope it is the case right now because I just wasted some few minutes talking to myself. What we call that in television is called visual masturbation. You dey talk to yourself, you dey enjoy yourself. Let me say that they do. We do better. So the communication is about me talking to you. For some reason, the audio was not there. That is the power of audio. Without audio is 50%. You see me. If you don't hear me, there's little you can take from me. It's actually worse. If you don't see, you don't hear me, then the world is blind. If you cannot see me and you can hear me, that's a start. 50%, you can move on. That's why we talk on the phone. You don't see me. And sometimes with visual, we can do certain things. But without both of them, we are in trouble. Anyway, like I said, it's a repeated broadcast. Today is a great day indeed. It's the 13th. It's still the 13th of March 2024, and it's Daddy Chris from Srtv, London. Like I said, I was trying to take a look at what is going on in Edo State. And when you want to look at Edo State, maybe we should look at this first. No. On today's broadcast, I said I'm going to take a look at two important things, two very important things. Obaseki people and these people, they think they can kill that message. They're not. I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to give this one out. This is what I said. I said, in this life, there's always somebody that's going to be stronger than you, that's going to be bigger than you. And that's how God created this world. So why you think you're stronger, somebody else is stronger than you? Ask anywhere in the world. Tinubu might think he's strong, somebody else stronger than him. As I'm going to put that. So for some reason, you know why I bring in I'm starting with Edo, because Edo, this thing is at the bottom. The election in Edo State is coming and it's going to bite everybody hard. And if we don't take time, it's a time bomb thinking. This is why we're going to try who Tinubu is. These guys, for your information, they were able to maneuver beavers. I don't know how that thing is. They get power up. I see what you. But like this been so, the truth be told, I want to say this. I'm going to say this to those of them in the labor who they hear. Peter was very famous. He was the best candidate. We know the truth. But he didn't win. Why? Now, yes, they ran the election. Truth. Yeah, that's true. Fact. But the truth is you cannot ring the election where you don't have people on the ground. You cannot ring election in my village. In fact, now your head will take come out. So the last election in my place, it was between those supporting Iburi and those who are supporting the other guys. I won't say who the other guys are, but they're still there now. The Sheriff guys were on one side, the Iburi side were on one side. And for the first time in my place, there was a division in the way we voted. And it was maybe it's in the interest of politics as well. I stayed away. What am I saying? These were the two people that influenced the elections. So my question to Peter is, what happened to Edo State? You won Edo State. It was your state now. So it's on a good day, that's supposed to be your state. You are a presidential candidate. You would have been sitting in Aso Rock now, shaking hands with the King of England. What's going on, sir? After the election, you people went docile. You were sleeping. Obaseki took advantage. What did I say? I said Obaseki took advantage. He consumed Edo State. It becomes his playground. I guess if we did ratio that small with Oba talk about, hey, they don't take that one play for them. If you misbehave, now you know. Anyway, Obaseki, they know what they happen. Anyway, that's not my concern. Right now, my concern is Peter Obi, you will not win elections with people like that decrease. We only get mouth. You need to add to us, take foot on ground. And that was what we lack. You lost. And after losing, you think you will not come back again. 2027 is around the corner. If you ever think of being or even building a future, maybe it was not for yourself alone, and you believe in what you're saying, then you should be working hard to replace yourself or get us something similar. Okay, you fail for that idea. But anyway, maybe you have some issues you're going through. Who knows? I won't be able to judge quickly, but I'm not impressed. That is why Obaseki reigns supreme. Obaseki, wait. Make we come to your own. You be good oppressor. Allah, Obaseki na dictator. If they give Obaseki chance, it will worse. Pass. If I do pass Ibori that time, because Ibori go win it for your village. Obaseki na evil guy. Are you telling me all the people that voted for Peter Obi, they were no more alive during the local government elections? You consumed the whole state. For your information, it is mathematically impossible for PDP to lose in Edo State. Let me repeat it. It is mathematically impossible because Obaseki has planted, in fact, his root in all the local governments. He won all the local government. But that is what you do if you want to win an election. Tinubu, that's what you did. And the only reason Obaseki knew his challenges, that's why he now did the needful. He makes sure he has all the local government to himself. So even if you say, hello, let's fund the local government, they still belong to Obaseki. They're going to win the next election. Unless those guys that were able to maneuver beavers, you know, we don't say nothing they change out from that side. Unless you choose to maneuver that. That's why these guys say they're not going to sign peace accord. Maybe they have another reason. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. That's why I'm going to look at that carefully as we move on, because if you look at today's paper, which is really paper I'm going to look at today carefully, is The Guardian. It says two things I really want to talk about. One is the Edo gubernatorial election. We should be worried. We have reason to be worried, sir, because we've been through this before. We've seen this before. We don't want to see it again. We want an election where the people voice count, where the governor, my Edo people, and I want to really talk to them today. You guys are known for your great work. During the then comrade, former Labour boss, I'm going to bring him Mary now, because sometimes this memory don't get lost. You know, you guys came out and you defended your vote. You defended your vote. If not, there was no way that little man would have won the election. The power that be then were stronger. They were ready to waive the election, but you people voted and you stayed right there. Are you people going to do it again? It's not going to be easy, but you can do it again. You remember what happened during the last election in Edo State? When I said Edo not be Lagos, when I sent Tinubu away, say Edo not be Lagos. Tinubu was on ground. He lost. But Baba don't stay stronger now. He dey also rock now. It's not the kind of person you can tell go away like that again. Oh. And he's coming back to fight. That man know what they call revenge. He's coming. So if you say you don't want to sign a peace accord, I understand. But what are the alternatives? You're going to go to war if you lose the election. If they win the election with Vivas, are you going to do it? What you can only do now is sensitize the people to defend their votes. And I know Edo people can if they want to. Are they motivated? Who are they trying to support? Are they going to support Obaseki? Let me tell Obaseki. Let me show you Obaseki record. Now remember Obaseki deputy. Shaibu. Obaseki treated that guy like say na trash. He gave one good excuse, and maybe I can almost agree with him that maybe it's time for the election, the governor to come from Edo Central. But hey, that you could not even have a normal dialogue with your deputy. No matter how much he push, it's your duty. Like who marry wife for house. That's why you're a governor. No matter what happened, it's your duty to put your wife down and talk her out of trouble, because they're going to kill you. If you play with your wife anyhow, you think they provoke them every day. You provoke her every day. When they go give you poison, you go chop, you go die. So a wise man will not say, this poison when I get for her. If you know, Mary, make I bring Mary quickly come in this show. Mary, make we get Mary first. Can we see you now, Mary? We hope so we will see you.
Yeah, good morning, Daddy Chris.
Morning, man. This one why you can't go, you go office, go the second office. This place not be a real place, so but it's fine. You know, I was just trying to make this and that. God created man. You know, is this a man then lonely? What did he do?
He gave him a woman.
Okay. That woman had to do what?
And to be his helper.
Good. You see, if that woman, the same woman when God created to be your helper, so if you misbehave, now that woman will kill you. You never, history from the one has always shown that if any man fall, from the Bible, not be me, all the kings, the fall of the great men in the Bible, from Samson, from name them, that woman cause her. Say, that's why they say, out of a woman, the world was condemned, and from a woman, Mary, the world has been redeemed. In Jesus' name. Well, what I want to say is that, by the way, Obaseki failed. A wise man will understand that from a woman, his life can be condemned, and a woman can redeem his life. That is the level. When I teach my kids, the boys, you know, sometimes I was fighting one day I asked my dad a very difficult question, you know. I came home, Mary, I'm going to tell you this story today, and the world will hear me. I came back from school then. I was in Achipoli. And these two guys were fighting. They were talking as if I'm not there. You understand? You know, there's a thing you say to you, somebody will say to your mom, you get offended. You understand? No matter how. You know what I said to my dad? When I finished eating, I said, hey, I know you're talking to your wife, but you forgot you just insulted my mom. That woman you see there was two persons. It's your wife. It's also my mother. You can't talk to my mother in the man stopped. You know, he keep reminding people that is the biggest thing he have ever taken from his son. You understand? That from that day, he realized that any woman you see might be your wife, but it's somebody's mother. If somebody had talked to his mother in a particular way, he would have been offended too. So he forgive me. You understand? For what I said. But the bottom line is today, I now realize who my mother that it was my mother's fault. It's not the poor man. You understand? but I have to grow up to know that, hey, you see the battle the man had to go through. I was able to challenge him then that he's insulting my mom. But now I know the man is right. So when my son talked to me anyhow, I just laugh. One day you could get your wife now. Now you go know whether now so it be or not. You understand? So the woman
Must always be the woman's fault. Must always be the woman's fault.
Maybe now me do the Bible. All the men went faith for Bible when woman curse. Now whose fault? Now me curse her. Women have a way. You see, when God give you wife, he give you woman to save you, give you woman to destroy you. You go decide what you want from the woman. The same woman, though, when they are with you, when everything is well, you are flying. But if they don't fight, you say go down. There's no two ways about it. It's your job to manage it. And that's why I'm bringing it because of Obaseki, the way he treated Shaibu. It was his job to manage Shaibu as a wife, as a deputy. No matter what happened, he didn't need to maltreat him or even get the matter to where it is. You see, as a governor, you are there to make peace. That's part of your management. Your ability to keep the house together. That is a man. The job of the man is to keep the house together, no matter what it is. You see, a wise man will never tell you what is happening in his home. Because it's difficult. Sometimes we cry out, though. That's why we fall. We die quick. Because sometimes we conceal it, we cry, we keep it inside, and it didn't just explode. Okay. Well, Obaseki is an oppressor too. He oppressed. So no excuse. You couldn't manage your home. No excuse. You came out, you disgraced your deputy, you dealt with him. So two things Obaseki have done. So Obaseki, if you are crying, you are afraid that Asiwaju is going to come and deal with you now. I don't know who's going to support you now, because look at the way you treated Shaibu. Look at the way you stole all the local government in the state. Are you saying nobody voted for Labour? So the people that voted for Labour, they no more want Labour anymore. Now you they can't want. Now PDP they can't want. Come on, man, don't make fun of us. But that is the way it works. I want to say this to Edo people, because from next week we're going to see the countdown to the elections, and it's going to be interesting. I'll be joined with people from Edo State to discuss this state. And Mary, if you guys can just let us know what is going on in Ondo State, it would be nice. We cannot keep our broadcast within these two areas. You have to move out. All right. That's why we need to know what is happening. Ondo is in Nigeria. It's a part of us. We need to know what is going on. There are people who want to hear what's going on in Ondo State. Anyway, so we're doing the countdown to Edo. Unfortunately, we will not be able to do that same with if we have the chance, we'll be looking at what's happening in Ondo State as well, just to see, because there's a lot of drama going on there as well. I know, with the death of their governor and all that has happened, a lot of drama. And I should say those people get plenty of juju when they kill one another. We'll go see that one when that time reach. Maybe they get. But the thing is, Asiwaju is not going to sleep. Asiwaju won election before this election. You might give him that credit. Asiwaju was the only man that have tentacles across the 36 states of the country. He had it. He created it before the election. It didn't happen during the election. You know, the friends Asiwaju have today, the friends he has been creating years ago, and that is how you win an election. Peter Obi is sleeping right now. Peter should be creating. When I see the little fight coming from inside the house, I say, Peter, come on, call these guys together. No matter how, don't allow it to explode. No matter what you do, when your woman come out and talk, she go say the things when she's not supposed to say. Mary, trust me, when a woman leave marriage, she's bound to say things she's not supposed to say. You know, they ask them, say, the time when you did it, are you saying the whole time you did this marriage, now only suffer, you suffer? Have you seen a woman talking about his ex-boyfriend? What did the boy do? I would laugh. Well, I don't fear not let me talk. You know, the question I didn't to my mind is say, are you saying now? So it start to the end. Now if he stay for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, hey! So the guy that evil throughout.
You know, the truth is, the pain always supersedes the good parts.
You see?
You understand?
You see?
Yes. So it looks like we now focus more on the pain. I want to always talk about the pain. Yeah.
Thank you. You understand? So that is why a wise man will try to manage the situation. If you go out, waiting people not supposed to hear, they go hear them. You understand? He go even like, if they sleep with her too much before he go say, you know, if they sleep with her, he go use her mouth, say anything. Now she get her mouth. People go listen. People don't want to listen to your sad part. That's what happened. You understand? So what I see happening in the Labour Party right now is a disintegrated unit that will not stand. And this is not how you prepare for the next election. And in Edo State, they failed already. All right? So they're no more talking about them right now. People who are on the state, they're not talking about them because they are not there. You're not going to win the election with me, that the Chris is not going to win the election. You need people there to win the election. And so let's remove Labour. I'm going to be analyzing that when they come to them. And then the next report to look at really would have been the APC. The APC, of course, the APC is now, we know that Baba they wait for Obaseki for above. And if Obaseki misbehave, I tell Obaseki, say, it happened to Odua in our time. Odua was trying to challenge the power that be. Now I go read up Kuda. Odua was challenging the power that be. In fact, the security men, he come to office, all these policemen, they change them. You know what they go forgot not to wake up in the morning, they say, who is this? He say, I'm your news, I'm your chief of staff. What happened to Sheriff? What happened to James? They no, James has been changed. By who? You know, say your life, you self as a governor, your life is not safe. Anything they talk, you will say you agree. They can do that to you, Obaseki. Trust me. We know what to do. They know how. They can. In fact, Mona Gello say people like everybody, they go win you for your village. I swear, had it been Iboribi, Goodluck Jonathan, but only for their prison when they do that election.
Which Goodluck Jonathan? Which Goodluck Jonathan? Which Goodluck Jonathan? You didn't even call another person Goodluck Jonathan. You will not do anything.
I know.
I'm saying that you will not do anything.
Good luck. But only for their prison before the election. When they call the winner, now, in fact, the question when I ask you, you didn't have the good luck. Now they're going to ask you now. Should be good luck giving up power and good thing. But they go ask you, she thinks have the good luck. Now let good luck. Now let good luck. They surrender. When it's never ready to fight. Fight. Buhari, when they tell us, say Buhari gets certificates problem. He get this, he get that. If I put that man for prison, make you win election, finish. If you finish, you go court. You live and make you win election, when make you win you. As a man, that's not the way to go. But as a Democrat, it's a way to go. May God help us. History will judge you right. They keep respecting you. Maybe you made the right decision for the country. But this is where we are today. Not be me go judge. Tomorrow we'll go know whether that decision is an act of cowardice, whether it's because you are a true Democrat. The reason you gave up, I'm going to try and make a documentary about it. Your last day in office. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's very interesting to see how many things will be unfolding that minute. You understand? From Osibebe misbehaving and in fact, guys were ready to go to war. But they were betrayed. Was the election rigged? Did Buhari really won? I think it's mathematically impossible for Goodluck to have won. That is the same thing we see here. But Obaseki may not give up. Obaseki is not ready to sign one stupid peace accord like the one they made Goodluck sign with Buhari. He's not ready to sign. If you rig this election, I know people will protest. That's what they're saying. Maybe we'll come to that as we go into the broadcast today because we're going to read Guardian. Seriously, Guardian is our day. Maybe another thing I want us to be looking at today is actually what you see at the bottom. The bottom of why sports stars battles depression, poverty at career sunset. You know, you know when career down the sunset, when they don't they end. Have you seen Nigerian footballers where they end up? Yekini was actually, he had a mental issue. You understand? You know what is it to be famous? All of them. In fact, the few ones that are surviving are those ones fighting to be national coach today. The rest, they want village. The question
but
is,
for the kind of money the footballers are collecting, they're not supposed to be that broke.
yeah,
they're not supposed to.
No money you have today that can survive the rest of time if you don't invest it well. That is what Nigeria did not realize. The life of these footballers, Oroma is a wasted soul today. Sorry. Because he couldn't manage it. He hasn't got the background to manage it, one. And all you're going to do is build a hotel. If hotel when you build today, if fire enter, what happens next? All they do is buy hotels. That is the only thing they can do. They are young people that came out, and it's not like one Nigeria. Nigeria is a young country. Money just fall for our lap. Oil money, boom. We didn't know what to do with it. We start paying dodgy. Now we see day to day so. Money when we're supposed to invest, now we the chop every day. And that's why we're going to ask now why these footballers, it's not only Nigerian footballers, 90% of people at their sunset, we call it midlife crisis. People like us, we've gone through our own, Mary. When you make a lot of money, picking when they born today, one musician from my place said, picking when they carry for back, if they open my say he match fish. Me when he carry for back, And I know it's a big word. You know, any picking you put for back goes to open mouth. One day you go begin the match ground to go, you go know. There's something called midlife crisis. And it takes a lot. It takes an art of God. Midlife crisis may even come, even when you have a good job. If you be saying that your wife will be your midlife crisis, she want to go. You will experience something at the peak, at that particular age, 40, between 40 and 50, that will shape your life. That's why you know there's God. And it's your ability to overcome it. And it's not always easy. You know what is it for a man who has been maintaining a home? Mary, you don't born all your children. They can't say you be 40 something, 50, they approach 50. All of a sudden they say some of the children not be you get them. Midlife crisis. You know happen at the stronger age. How do you deal with that?
That is it. Now will not be an unforgettable pain in your life, because the pain will always be there.
Wait till they kill man today might be that one. Some of them, these are things we hear every day now. It's like joke, but you're talking about this somebody's life. Look at these footballers. You might be broke. You were having a lot of money to spend, Mary. The highest thing that can happen to a man is me. I've been there. You have it all. Now you have nothing. Well, in fact, I was watching the life of Marcus Garvey, the man I consider to be my hero. Do you know what happened to the guy? The guy who was ruling the whole place in America. He got deported to Jamaica. He tried a couple of things. He failed. In Jamaica, when he moved to England, he now have to move to England. Children were even stoning him on the street. The Marcus Garvey we knew in the United States was in there. They were stoning him. Midlife crisis. He now relocated to England. You know what killed the man? Somebody just reported in the New York paper that Marcus Garvey is in one place, broke, that he's dead. Broke, that he's been deserted of all his followers. You know, it's not the broke that killed him, that he no more have a followers. That is the thing that killed him, man. He had stroke and died the next day.
But why did he confirm himself if it was true?
But he's not dead. There's somebody say you are dead and you are not dead. It's not that one that killed the man. The fact that what they said about him, that the man that was eating on the table now eat on the floor. He's no more having followers. He's left alone. There's something people will say about you, Mary. It takes an act of God to overcome it. Midlife crisis. That's what you see with these players. Nigeria, I would say, we're going through our midlife crisis too. Our own is they start now. It never reach. Because when a man has a midlife crisis, one of the things you see is the children and your wife will no more respect you. And that is where the death come from. Man, when they come house, maybe the thing that can kill a man, not like you walk into a home. If your wife is with you, you are lucky. That's why I said on this show that if a man will survive, is the wife. If he will die, is the wife. These guys, if you go and look at the history of their partners, you will see what I'm saying. There's something you go and you come back. Your man will hug you. Don't worry, honey, everything gonna be fine. You are okay. But if you come back, your wife come, they ask you, say, see your life now. You don't, in fact, that man don't go. Out of the midst of this poverty, when they rank you now, Mary, don't forget to, you are on top of the world. I'm saying it because I've been there. I know at the point in my life, even my mom will not call me by name. Everybody call me chairman. Mary, I wasn't chairman in drugs or nothing. I made money when I went to Belgium. You understand? And I was doing well. But you know, when your life goes down, the same people that ate with you are the first to put you down. And if you don't have a wife, you dead. So, perhaps I'm following the biblical thing to look at the life of Oroma himself. And maybe, is that Yekini I'm seeing there? I don't know who the other player is there. That, but at least I know Roma and Yekini, what they've been going through. And I'm telling you, this is not because of the money that they no more have. The money they no more have is just an instrument that must have caused a total chaos in the home. And the home, now somebody that won't look like Mary. Now them, when they don't finish, they know they know. And like Mary, woman go don't kill you finish, you never know say I kill you. One word you
That's
say.
That's my problem with you. I have a problem with you. You just come on a day. You focus on women. If I talk now, you say Mary is talking. You come and you focus on women. So women are actually the problem now in Nigeria.
No, the question
I want to understand.
Midlife crisis, oh Mary.
No. So even if there's midlife crisis, how is it supposed to be women the problem? Is it every woman that is the problem to their homes? So what about men? So the thing is, the question is, a woman is the problem, right? There should be a particular action that prompted whatever the woman is doing. We don't see that. We don't talk about the cause of whatever problems you get. We only talk about the problems.
Mary, all I said is, if these players here, if their wife were supportive, they wouldn't have gone mental. Fact.
Daddy Chris, you never can tell.
No, God. Mary, if you see any man that is dead, that goes down, and in the midst of financial crisis, and that thing affect him to the point of stroke, now the wife cause him, no verse.
Daddy Chris, I stand to disagree with you. I stand to disagree with you. I stand to disagree with you. Not even in a house that we are not there with them to come and conclude. You never can tell.
I'm not concluding. Mary, what I said now, Mary, sometimes it's easy to defend women. Like I said now, I get mama, I get daughter, and I get sisters. So I cannot hate women. But I'm saying, I tell them the truth, say, this marriage, when they go so, Mary, if you not tell them, I go kill more. And I'm not going to know when I even innocently kill your husband. Because the man, what you say to that man, if a man come home, Mary, maybe money not there again. He come home, the small food that you put on the table, if you curse him as he's about to eat, everything about that man go withdraw. That thing when he put inside, the trouser not go work again. He's depressed. He go kill that. The man is dead alive.
Now I hope you know that there are some men at that point where they have money, they never treated their wife well.
Yes,
that's when they keep cheating, they keep misbehaving. Then there will be a time, but they forget that there will be a time you will still need that woman.
I know.
Now it is the way you treat your wife.
It is the way
you treat. Let's be realistic. It is the way you treat your wife at that young age. You get that is how you get the treatment during the old age, except the one that has a forgiving spirit. Because you see a woman that stands by you during maybe your old age, during the time where you are no longer strong. It depends on how you took good care of her. I know what I'm saying. Because people forget that they do these things and forget that you will fall back to that woman.
Mary,
you will definitely fall back to that woman.
Now, what our papa they tell us, say, if you get what our papa they teach us, say, not be so, my son. This woman where they see here, so. Now, what did I say before? If a man will survive his midlife crisis, is the woman. If the man will die, will be condemned during his midlife crisis, is the woman. And every man will have a midlife crisis. That's my message today. It's hard to take. People may not get it. People may disagree. Many disagree with me already.
I will get it, but I will not be here and watch you always want to criticize the women. As if the men are perfect.
I've never criticized
the men are always the problem.
Maybe you only hear what you want to hear. I didn't say men are actually perfect too. We make mistakes. We are the one. We are the originators of the mistakes. But I'm saying that thing. When did I start with Mary? I asked you, God created us. What did He do? He give us woman. I asked you, what did He make the woman do?
The helper.
So
if the person you are helping does not want to help himself, what will you do?
You see this guy a woman. I tell this guy a market woman. You know how I call me. When I call her, I go say market woman. Well, you go to a small kid. Now market woman. You see what I'm managing. You see.
No problem. Help. I'm helping somebody, and the person is still stressing me. I say I should help. No, let's be realistic here. You never can tell if a man is having mental problem, having some challenges. How was he treating that woman? How was he treating her?
I agree, but Mary, it's not always the man. It's not always the man.
And it's not always the woman that decrease.
So
It's not always the woman.
I agree. See, the word always is good. You understand? It's not always the man, it's not always the woman. But this is why in a home, whatever position you are today, remember your midlife crisis is coming. That's what I'm saying to the guys. Your midlife crisis is coming. It's either you marry 5 wives, so that when one is maltreating you, run to the other one. I'm telling you this. Or better treat this one well. You see,
these things are fallacy. Let me tell you.
fallacy.
I know that story that these things are story.
No,
if you still want to keep a good, if you still want to keep one woman and treat her nicely, you will get that nice treatment.
Exactly,
now,
that's what I'm saying.
Another veteran actor, Olu Jacobs, right? At least he was suffering from dementia. He had issues. Now he's old. You can see that he's being surrounded by his lovely wife and children. I'm not the one saying this. What people are saying is, right, that is why as a man, the way you treat your woman at a young age matters most. Yes. You get, even the day she granted an interview, she said it that her husband is not the man she used to know. She was almost crying at the interview. So it means this man has been so nice to her. He has been so kind to her. Now is the time for her to play the role of a wife. It is not that time. Those times that there's still romance, right? There's still money.
Thank you,
not when she needs to play the role. Now she's playing the role of the wife. She has been there for him at this stage that he does not even know himself again. So that it's not about gathering 10 wives or 5 wives. Those 5 wives can still collide, you understand, and work against you at that old age.
Market woman, listen to me. I agree with you. All you said is correct, and you've made a very good example. You understand? I can promise you that man will be dead now. Had then not be the wife. Forget about the children. There's a word I'm using here. I have intentionally did not bring in the issue of the children. A child will grow and begin to form his own family.
That's true.
They cannot sleep in the same bed with you at that time when you need them.
You and your wife forever.
No, they're there. You understand? So I have never, you see, when I've been using the word sis, I know we're going to have children. Children are going to be there to support us financially, morally, once in a while. The person that stays is the wife. That's the weapon. So I'm saying, Mary, that you are right. If you can treat your wife well, some will treat you well back. Not all, because even the ones when you go, the one where they kill the man. I have a guy who was in the House of Assembly in Delta State. He only looked through his wife's phone. If you see the conversation, when he gets with another person, the guy gets stroke right there, he die. You understand?
What did he do?
I'm not saying it's always true.
What did he do that led to that action? Now, there's something men do that I don't understand. You have a wife. You are cheating on your wife, and you want her to be a mumu. You want her not to react. And when she reacts, is a problem.
Oh, Mary, go shit. Mary, if a man shit, the woman should shit too. No, Mary, wait first. Man shit, you go shit.
No, I don't understand that, Chris.
No,
so if you are cheating, you be rubbing it on my face.
National television. So now. So wait, if we shit, you go shit. That's what you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying, no. It's a different, it's a different ball game entirely. Are you going to be rubbing it on my face and expect me to be a mumu and be looking because you're a man?
So you're gonna cheat?
I'm asking now. You're not answering the question.
The question I asked is a yes or no answer. So because
you're not answering the question. That Chris, you're not. If you answer my question, I'll reply you. Will you be rubbing it on my face? Because even when you want to get married to a woman, they tell you respect your woman, Abby, love your woman.
And there's no law. There's no African law that says I cannot cheat. There's nowhere in the Bible where it says the man cannot do it.
To the extent that the woman knows and she should be comfortable, you think that woman will be happy with you? You are taking risk. Wait, men are taking risk. Like you are cheating, and you see because you're a man, like she should know that you're cheating. She should just see that as a mumu. No, it's not going to be possible. She will react. So when men come out and tell you this woman is troubling me, this woman is in, what did you do? What led to that?
Amen.
I'm not talking about girlfriend and boyfriend though. If somebody has not gotten married to you, if you're not somebody's wife yet or husband, don't be dragging what is not yours. I'm talking about someone you got married to. This is your wife. They all know, the traditions now know that this is your wife, right? And if anything is going to affect this marriage, this union any day, a bride price will be returned. Yes. Bride price was paid. This is what I'm saying. Now she's not your wife. She wants to get that comfort from you, right? And you're rubbing it to her face that she's no longer important to you. Daddy Chris, let's see from this
Mary,
part as well.
Mary, I
Let's
know,
see
I
that I'll
agree,
have a
I
child
agree.
tomorrow.
Mary,
You will have a child tomorrow, right? If your daughter comes complaining about this thing, Daddy Chris, I know you. You will face your daughter's husband. I know you. You will face him. You will give him wrong. Yes, you are going to face him for maltreating your own daughter. So what are you telling me? That you should cheat and rub it on your wife's face?
Wait. I'm not going to support my daughter if she go. If her husband cheat, that she should cheat. I'm not going to take it from her. Me go break
So
her
will you
head.
tell the man to be rubbing it on her face? Will you tell the man to be rubbing it on your daughter's face?
No,
She should keep doing what?
now me and the boy go talk for back, but no, that's how they behave. Not try them again. But my daughter must not cheat because the husband cheats. I won't take it.
Do you know that it's not everybody that can endure pain? It's not everybody that can endure pain, hurt.
I know.
You understand?
I agree.
It's not everybody. There's some pain that make you commit suicide. Some pain leads to suicidal thoughts. People think that this cheating of a thing is funny. Do you know how the other person is feeling?
Okay, Mary, Moku leave the shitty first. Moku talk about this two player because if I go now, no say this.
Because
this guy,
you know that me, I will not. It's on this one. I will not allow you. I will not allow you to win me on this one because you always like to support men, and see if men are perfect.
No, Mary, I've never said so. Mary is actually drilling me this morning. I've never said men are actually perfect. I'm only saying that, in fact, the truth is, Mary, when you begin to, as a guy, if you begin to love one woman, you begin to, in fact, our body go to sweet you more, your life becomes more smoother, you understand, and better. It's actually better to be with one. I'm not saying that. If you have been in a state of love, you will know that it is better for you as a guy. But when you are young, Mary, these are the things I'm saying. There are things you're going to go through. A young man can never, there's no amount. In fact, no matter what you say, a child at 16 want to have sex. You understand? If you like him or not, preach from heaven to earth. That's all the thing that is in their head. And a boy at 20-something years old can see all the beautiful women. He's going to go out first. You understand? Then a time will come when it will get matured. Maybe it takes even the people like of my age to now realize that, oh, not only this one I be my peace. At that time, marriage again, woman not be the old things where you see, so now your peace, not be your wife. And that's what
you know that there are some men, I don't know how they do it. There are some men that will cheat for years, and the woman will never find out. She will never find out.
It doesn't make it perfect. It doesn't make it good.
Because she does not know, she has that peace in her heart.
Yes,
some people come and tell you that I trust my husband.
It doesn't make it better.
So she should be seeing you.
Now, cheating is cheating. The only important thing, Mary, is you must allow the man to get to that maturity. There's a saying that the older you get, the better choice your thing make. The older you get, and you can't expect a boy of 27, 26 years old to have that immediate maturity. In fact, not cheating at that time is an act of God. But when you grow older, you're going to realize that this woman is my peace. She must be treated. And if you treat, maybe, I'm not saying we're going to follow older men, but when you follow an older man, he has made his mistake. And I realize that this is where my peace is. That the woman is not that thing I used to put my thing. It's my peace. So when you come back to her, there's a way you'll be treating her from there on. All right. It takes time to be matured. Anyway, what we're saying now, Mary, is we're here today looking at the life of why these great footballers actually get this problem at this difficult age. But what I really wanted to look at is this makeup of the Nigerian football team today. Understand? And I don't think I wanted to spend all the time on this relationship thing. You guys are better at that. I can't defeat Mary. But I wanted to look at the life of this Nigerian squad as it is today. You understand? And I have this young man, Lookman. Lookman is amazing at the moment. You understand? His confidence is actually growing. And that's what you get. When you are at this level, your confidence begins to go.
That's the power of consistency.
Yes.
Consistency.
The confidence is now what they're going to make him do better and better. Because 90% of the team which affected Mikel Obi, I'm sorry, he's never been my player. I was trying to compare with Mikel Obi with Wilson Oroma. And that's what brought Nigerian squad down for me. At the point in time, I lose interest. Mikel was supposed to be an attacking midfielder. But in Chelsea, he was playing defensive midfielder. Mikel hold the ball, they pass back. You understand?
Is that why you don't like him?
Yes. It's not. I don't hate him. I love him as a person. You understand? But for that job that he's meant to do, we were lacking. He's such a good player. But in fact, when you see him when he was playing at the junior team, when he played for the junior team, he was so good. He had the confidence of that confidence is what we're looking for. To hold the ball and move. Okocha is such a confident player. He go hold the ball and say they come. Omokachi go hold the ball and say, where are you? We call him the bull. And maybe the only reason I'm there to say, and many people will fight me today, we survived that Mikel Obi squad was what Moses. If you read what Moses was doing for the left flank, he was the creative player in the pitch. It was not Mikel. And that was the problem. Had it been we had another, Mikel was supporting, was the creative like this guy, we would have won games upon games upon games upon games. That would have been the best team. Now let's look at this now. Sorry, this guy Alex Iwobi.
Alex.
He's now doing exactly what Mikel was doing. Mary, go and watch the game that when Nigeria score any goal. It's going to be the job of Simon. And when I talk, they go to verse.
But the truth
Simon is the one that caused the goal.
Why are people always criticizing this guy, Alex?
No, I know, not criticizing him. We're saying
it's not
I'm
you.
not here to
it's
criticize
not
him. I'm not
it's not you.
him.
But anytime you listen to people talk, they're always saying or complaining about him.
Yeah, maybe because we are expecting so much from him. Maybe if you put Okocha on the pitch now, have you watched Ronaldinho? That is the position they're playing. Have you watched Ronaldinho? Do you watch what Maradona did? What did I say to you last time? We need a number 10. If you don't have a number 10, you're not going to win competition. Maybe look at this whole game. You know what happened? You know why the Spanish team won? The Spanish team have these two keys now. Destroying from the left and the right. The center cannot more hold. So what you can do is if you don't have a good number 10, who is that creative, you got to have two siders to do the destruction for you. That is a thing that's hard to get. You see that England could not play these kids last time. They couldn't play Spain. Why? Because, Mary, I start to be corrected. This team we have now will not get to where we want to be if we don't have that number 10. Unless, if that's Simon. Have you seen Simon? That boy is good. They must not tamper with his confidence. He's the one we need. If we can get another guy from the right-hand side, as Simon is running here, that one is running on the other side, maybe there will be no defense that we cannot break. You will see how many goals this boy will score. Osimhen or Boniface, the goals will begin to come. The goals will not come if we don't set up this team. And you know, I'm not an expert in football, but these things we keep saying that this and I just want to put my touch. And I think Samson Sasia, if you see those days when we have Samson Sasia, I don't know when you were young. That is when you know who Samson Sasia was in the squad. There's one a team messing. You understand? These are the guys. Okocha is in fact, Okocha was a little bit too much grumbling for me, but Okocha is the type that will hold the ball. Yare, come, make I handle you.
The last guest that we brought on the show, I think that talked about football. He said something that was the truth. If you watch now, the players we had then, we're doing fine. We're doing better than the recent one. Now it looks like maybe the players then played for passion, right? For their love for the career. But now that the Chris football is now like based on connection, not like you know how to play more. It's just like you have somebody that can
Mary, these guys,
connect
the people we have on the pitch are good, Mary. No, I disagree completely.
But they're not doing well like before that the Chris.
They can.
The game is not like before.
Mary, if they don't have the formation, they cannot do nothing. Without the right formation on the pitch, you're going to do nothing. Listen, let me tell you one thing. The then Spanish team, those people who are watching football today, Javi and one Iniesta. Javi is a standing midfielder. There was a game they played against England. Only he made about 286 passes. The whole England team, for the whole match, made 300 passes. No, now listen. One player made 256 passes while the whole team played 300 passes. That's to tell you what we're talking about. They control. The midfield controls the game. They decide. They are the one. You understand? That you cannot underrate their power. It's when they are not effective, then you rely on the wings. A reasonable coach will look for, if I don't have this midfield as I want it, then I'm going to rely on my wings. If you don't have the two, you will not score any goal. Osimhen is not a magician. He won't score a goal. They go hold on down. Have you watched the last match we played in the final? Osimhen was useless. He was tired. Defense will play around with him. Because now, this guy is good. Either we need to build his confidence to begin to move like in brother they do. In fact, if you watch Okocha last match for Nigeria, his last matches when he was a captain, Okocha was not playing to dribble anymore. Okocha was playing playing the team game. Then when you love Okocha career, I say, but when you come to play for us, at that time you come to resign. Then he was young. He was young. No, when he was young, he was enjoying himself on the pitch. But at the point in time, he came to win a competition. And, babe, you see, now, what am I saying? Lookman is good. Lookman confidence is growing. But with Lookman, we're not going to win games. We need somebody to make that thing come to Lookman. Lookman will do. Now, you see Lookman for the first time. Lookman passed people. That been the Republic goal. It was his movement that caused that goal. If you watch Ronaldinho, when the chips are down, Ronaldinho going to go. You don't see Messi. Messi whole ball. Which jersey number jersey they wear? Mary, which number they give Messi?
Quiz, are you not the one that is supposed to be telling me?
Messi they wear number 10. In position at number 10. And let me finish this. Which position Ronaldinho they wear? Number 10. Which one Okocha wear? Number 10. Which one Mikel Obi wear? Number 10. They play alike?
No.
Thank you. I'm not
Everybody with their own
skill. It's not a sentimental thing. I would prefer even Mikel Obi standing as a standing midfielder than an attacking midfielder. Because he's good. He's strong. You understand? He probably, if you see Olise was a standing midfielder. He wasn't the attacking midfielder. Everybody is good at what they do. Olise go help your defense. Yeah. You understand? So those were the kind of players we had then. But then we had Omokache, number 10. As Nigeria, we call it the boo. You know what? I beg. If Nigeria want to win games, we got to face the reality of the game. It's not be luck, not be prayer. That's why if you watch all this game, all these people coming to play, every team you see, there's that player. And that player is not always the person that scored the goals. It's the person that makes the goal to happen. The question I asked Nigerian team, who is that player in our squad today? I wanted us to do this tomorrow, but because tomorrow we're going to look at the sport, we're not going to look much at sport. We'll be looking at the elections in Edo State. I just felt we should talk about this. We need a viable team. It pains me deeply when I see Oroma in this manner. You understand? Oroma was the kind of player that could have played number 10 for us. You understand? And, you know, a decisive coach will not bench Oroma from Mikel Obi. You might change them when they are tired to change the dynamics of the game, but you know that Oruma is the one that's going to make the moves. I am a player. I know what I'm saying. You cannot challenge my statement when it comes to the pitch of play. I know. I'm not a coach. You understand? And if you see what Simon, or if Simon, Mary, go and look at the game. Anytime you see the Nigerian match again, look at Simon. Then look at that Moses that came to play for Chelsea. Go and look at their contribution to the field of play. You will see how much they help the team. 1-2, 1-2. Now only Spanish people they plan, but yet Iniesta had Iniesta not move. If Iniesta didn't exist, Spain wouldn't have won the last World Cup they won in South Africa. The credit had to go to that guy. If you see any team and there's no number 10, remove her. Nigeria have no number 10. This boy, Simon, is good on the left wing. Thank God we have Osimhen, and anytime you can change Osimhen for this boy, for Boniface, they're going to give you the goals. But you need a number 10 to take the ball from midfield and walk around, decide the game, and then make the move. And then sometimes, you see what we're doing with this boy. We're going to need somebody like this boy. Saha will hold the ball. The only reason Saha was so good, Saha was going to make a move. That was when Saha made an impact in the English team. On the left-hand side. He goes to the right. In Jesus' name. I always say my own. I love you all. You're kiss to me. But we're going to win a match. We're going to need a number 10. Mary, let's take a look at some of the papers quickly. All right. Okay. I want to start from this fragile piece, this stroke.
Is it the Guardian?
Guardian, please.
Okay, let me see the big story. The big story have Edo Guber. Fragile peace, deal strokes, insecurity, apathy, fears on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. We have a story that says protesters demand release of detained PDP members in Edo. And that story is on page 28.
Well, you see, detained PDP members. Because even between the Edo State now, the PDP, Obaseki, if you see the funny thing there, you know, Obaseki was in APC. Because Tinubu Poshuan, all of them Poshuan from APC, he can't come to PDP. The people that receive Obaseki are PDP. They are calling themselves that they are the main PDP. Obaseki now came with his own cloud. He took over the whole place. The people who were there before, they divest now. So Obaseki not carry them along. You know, say they not carry you along for Nigerian politics. Now say they not give you appointment. They not give you contract. Now say they not carry you along. Now, you know, which way I want to carry on along. You understand? So sometimes, in fact, it's so difficult. Anyway, we will discuss all that tomorrow as we look at Edo 2024. That's the beginning of it. The countdown will start tomorrow. And that's the show we're going to have tomorrow. So everybody be ready for that. All right, let's go, Mary.
Okay, we have CUPP too. Tinubu, you've lost touch with reality on page 3. We have hackers intensify attacks on educational institutions for ransom. This is coming from reports on page 7.
They want to steal our knowledge. Russian people, they are professional hackers, so they are good at hacking. You understand? They can hack into our system without nobody knowing what they want to do. I beg you, we get the education system when they hack. When we're supposed to be the best in the world. Go on, Mary.
So we have flooding, allowed down repairs costs 762 million naira in 12 years and 26 million before collapse on page 6. So we have PSC bars police officers from investigating land marital matters on page 8. We have bandits.
Market woman. You know, sometimes anybody looking at this very thing as small picky. I say woman and woman. This one a market woman. And then when I go look and say market woman. You know, maybe you say you want to take this guy out, say as small girl you want to take her. Now that time you
Like,
go to say
I don't understand you. I'm only reading the paper. I was reading all those ones. Why you not explaining it?
You're a market woman. I say, you get some things you don't do for my face. I go, this beginning of yesterday, you remember, you came to me like a couple. I said, but now, my market woman.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem. Because I came as a couple, that's the problem I have to today. Everybody wants me to be a baby forever.
I'm good now. Go on.
He said,
go on.
Okay, we have
another day.
We have bandits blocks them for a highway, abduct travelers, kill soldiers on page 29.
What is that? Which state is that again?
Zamfara. And I've been there with the decrease. I've been there. Yeah. But Zamfara was
a very beautiful state now.
It's a very big state, though. Yes, it's a very big state. Zamfara is big. The decrease, if you go to their market, oh my God. Their market is very big. Zamfara is big, like it's developed. If I'm saying it looks like I'm hyping because I have somebody there, you get. All of my auntie, because their company is already there. The husband owns a company there in Zamfara. You know, the thing is that you see the north, business moves very well. And it looks like the Igbo people invest more, right, in this part of the country. So their company is already there. I went there and I stayed for, I think, up to 2 months. So I was opportune to be going to the market, and I could see, right, that is a very big place. So I don't really know the part that these bandits are doing.
Anyway, we're gonna find out why insecurity is there. What filtered to me is that they have so much so many mineral resources on ground that they're doing a lot of mining there. And when the people are doing mining, they're bound to be crime. Because a lot of money is being thrown around. Where did they see the money? Where did they fight all this crime?
That is it. I really don't know why is that terrible.
When we have money to fight, maybe for people to go into crime, you know, like in the case of our area, it's easy to say, oh, kidnappers in my area, say, nah, I hate men. 90% of the kidnappers in my area, they are people from my area. You understand?
Yeah.
Because these are young boys who have made a lot of money from Yahoo. Midlife crisis, quick hit them on time. Because this is what it is. When a man, they see money, they chop away. You not going to see money shop. He has to meet up. Go kidnap you. You will pay. Go for a man, go work. And let's go, Mary. Let's go.
That's true. That's true. And this one says obtaining the Nigerian passport without tears on page 12.
That would be nice. In fact, I don't know why there should be tears. In the UK, when you are qualified, you fill the form online, you pay the fee, they post it to you.
That when they say that increase, that they have to add money. You know, they have increased money for passports. They have.
Even if they do, would they send it to you? Will it be available at the right time? Let's say the government want to make more money.
Maybe that is why they increased it too. Maybe that's why they increased it, because
no problem, Mary. They can increase it, they can increase the fee, but let the service be uninterrupted. If I say you say the person is going to get passport on a particular day, he should get passport. I don't want to even attack the Nigerian embassy here. One day,
let the money I'm paying be
the activities there, and they're not going to like me. They're my friends. True. I want to keep it so, but you cannot frustrate Nigerians for even because one of the things the country owe us is the international passport. It's what we use to move from one place to the other. That's why I say to people, if you hate Nigeria, drop the passport. You understand? Whether you like it or not, it's the Nigerian passport you're going to use to travel. If they're going to treat you with any country in the world, they say, go and bring your passport. Which passport? From the Nigerian authority. You cannot ignore the authority. It's stupidity to do so. But with the authority, respect us and make the passport available without any problem. Tell us to pay more. Yes, sir. Let us pay the appropriate fee. Today, the world is civilized. Let us go online, pay the normal fee with the identity we have known from the NIN. We don't need to go there. We do our biometric. We go home. You post it to us.
You know, Nigeria, everything is not like, I think we have issues with trying to make things easy, right? We're not going to make even simple things to be difficult.
Nigerian government we're making from passport alone? With the population of Nigerians, with the number, you want to renew your passport, you will pay. You do a passport, you pay. So money should be coming in. And it's okay, because that's how government make money. They have to. Because if I'm the president, I'm not going to fund the immigration authority. They're going to make their own money. If I tell you how much the border agency will make in UK, you'll be confused. They're not waiting for what. Where is the allocation going to come from? From where? Every department makes money to the federal purse. That is how it's supposed to be. And that is how they operate in the UK. Education will make, immigration will make, custom will make. So money comes and the president sit down and manage his money. But our own, now only all year they bring the money. Is that not what I was crying? There's no country that can survive what Nigeria is doing. And it will not last. It's not going to last. It's not like we're pretending now it's going to be okay. That, oh, Nigeria is going to be okay. How is it going to be okay if we don't make money? Is it not the midlife crisis we're talking about? We are not facing Nigerian midlife crisis. Maybe we need to discuss that another day. Midlife crisis of a man, they kill him. We say, I said that women, they cost 90%. It's in a lie. Mary say a lie. Mary won't cut my throat.
I'm no problem. It's women that is costing it. Men are perfect.
Women are the hope to save you. If they refuse to save you at that moment, you're gone. That's what I'm saying. Mary, when you have midlife crisis, the person that really going to be the one you're going to cry onto is your wife. There was a day I was in Lagos, you know. I not can't go out for like 2 days. My girlfriend called ask me, say, if I say you don't get money. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, because if you don't get money, you know they decide.
Yeah. You
understand? And she was right. You understand? She was right. Because I was broke, that moment I stayed home. You understand? And she gave me good food. That time I can't touch her, I can't get belly. You see what I'm saying, Mary? Because when money day, I for that street. So women self, you know, during the COVID-19, you know how much women enjoy. The first time when men come sit down at home, they go out, they go come back, they go stay house. Woman go cook. A normal family was running during the COVID because men were not nowhere to run to. COVID not let people go out. Women go get belly during the COVID though. Plenty women carry belly that time. Because we do more jump. It is our nature to jump. You cannot cut it off in a second. Now, small that they cut sickness. Sickness when they treat, not be one day, Mary. The sickness of your husband, you will treat it slowly. Not be once. You know the cure once.
And when the person come like that, you as a man now will not play the role of. You will not play the role of. No, you will not play the role of petting the person because you know what you are doing. Abi, you will not be petting the person. Not that you want to fight the person. On top of the bad thing you are doing to the person. And because it's not going to be possible.
No, Mary, you see the thing. You see, the good thing is that you know the beauty of it is after some time, the man go see what he pass out. Not be you be COVID when the driver come house. Not be you be the money when not get when driver come house. He go no say that upon the person house now be the home. It takes time for a boy to know that he's a man, that the home is the home. You're not going to force him, oh, let the time happen. Naturally, it will happen in any man's life. A wise woman go leave her, make it a misbehave. He go come home. And that homecoming, now God they cause her, not be me, not be you. It's a natural thing that will occur in any man's life.
Yeah, that's true. Some people do go back home. They do go back. Why some don't?
No, they do. Maybe it's the fight. Maybe things go not spoil. Now make enough to come back. If not, when a man is facing trouble outside, he runs home to the woman. There is no other person that you run to other than your woman. That's why the Bible said God gave you the helper. It's not a joke. The question is sometimes now at that time. Maybe you don't offend her so much that she don't spoil, her head don't explode. She ready to kill anybody. And that moment, the anarchy, things all apart said, the center cannot hold. Then it becomes too unfortunate. Let's go on a quick break, Mary. And while we take a look at which is the last important thing, which was what prompted our discussion, which is the midlife crisis of these players as we relate it to us. And we relate it to Nigeria, but we relate it to everybody. What happened to them could happen to anybody. And it does happen to every man. I want to say this. On anybody, whether you have a stable life, your business is even going up. Is it not this man, Bill Gates and his wife, they broke up?
With all the money. Sometimes it's not even about money. That
Thank you, my daughter. So it's going to be that crisis that will come. It's not going to, Bill Gates can pretend it's better. It's never better to break up. It's never better to break up. It's better if it is managed. It is always better if you can manage the crisis. Because even the next person they go meet, now second crisis.
God bless you. I'm happy you know.
Even women too. Now no, when they leave us, they go meet on that one. Crisis not there. Let's go on the break. When we come back, you tell me say that boyfriend when you want to carry so crisis not there. Me I be crisis. The one way they go meet crisis not there. Because I know you don't know. What go break come back?
Back to women. That is you want. Women are bad, men are good now.
No, I didn't say that. I believe in women. I'm just saying what it is. You know, sir? There's crisis. There will be crisis. That's why it takes. I said, Mary, if you catch someone like me when don't get set, that guy get luck. When I was useless to any woman, no matter who you be. I'll be useless because at that moment, at the jump, like I said, my girlfriend has to say, you don't go out today. Let's say you don't get money. Fat. But I don't need money now not to go out. I want to be at home.
No. Okay, maybe in that place. Maybe in London. If you're in Nigeria, you need money to go out at the place. Except if you trek.
Let's go on a break. Then we'll come back. Mary will tell us if I'm going out or not going out. I'm going to take a look at some of the papers. And don't forget, the countdown to Edo election starts from tomorrow. It's going to be fully Edo State. And we want to watch what is going on. I hope we have a reporter around who will be telling us what is really going on. And then we'll be wrapping the show as it is. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we have a few minutes on the show. Don't forget, I've wasted some few minutes before. So we're not going to be, the Chris cannot be here too much longer. But now we're going on a break. And when I come back, we'll continue the show. Don't go away. Don't touch that button. Stay with us. And for those of you who have been following us, you know what you do? Just click on that like button. Subscribe to our channels so that when we do this, you'll be supporting us and we're able to bring out the show the more. Thank you very much. Stay with us.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915 or 080-7082-7331.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back. This is this is Wake Up Nigeria with me, Mary. Mary is still here with me. Today, Mary is broadcasting from our other office in Abuja. And so that's why she's not having the normal background with me.
The apartment you just heard of in that break. A home away from home.
The home away from home. That's where Mary is broadcasting.
Not just like advertising this place. So.
No, Mary, is walk around the place with us as we have the morning show. Maybe that way how we're going to end the show. You take us a tour of the place and you tell us who and who is there, what they should expect. And we'll do that tomorrow and next.
Let's do that tomorrow. Let's do that tomorrow, please. Right. You didn't tell me on time.
All right. We'll get ready because you cannot walk like women. I don't know the problem with women. If you tell them they must be prepared because then they have to make up. Maybe Mary only make up the face today. She could make up the legs. That's the problem. Now, waiting God. I said God even know how to deal with them too. As He give them all the beauty, when they say worry us, He still give them job. You have to maintain the beauty. Otherwise, we go
stress. Give us stress. Give us stress. That's it now. If not that I'm presenting, I would have just shaved my hair like that, Chris.
Let's go. Is it only that one? I say, if God not stop women, every month God go give you that big assignment. If God not put out women for don't say the whole world. In fact, God for not stand waiting women if do. Women, I think God created women next like him, more like him. He said that they said would be like him, maybe in physical approach. But the other thing that God could not give to man, gave to woman. That's why I said something is lacking in this man. I'm going to put it in this one. The amount of strength in a woman, maybe come to hospital here, maybe see where women they carry pain. Women go bear pain of, in fact, if you go men hospital, they say, with a shout, we can't take pains. They mind the woman carry belly, you will see carry her, women go carry so many things. Picking the sock one side, husband then one side, they didn't carry, they are strong. And the same woman not strong. Same woman, same man get strong. I said they're weaker vessel. Who says so? Who said women are weaker? Which book? Which book?
No, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you can't compare the strength of a woman to that of a man. You are always the strengest.
You're joking, Mary. How in which area to fight? Which other strength? The last time I talked to my friend, yeah, sorry guys, I have to say this. My friend said, he deal with the girl. You deal with the girl. If girls stand with you for bed, you finish her.
No, but you know that aside that, I feel like there are other burdens that men carry. You understand? You can't compare that decrease. There are other bodies that men carry that you cannot compare with that of a woman. Because as you are now, you have to make sure that I
need to be educated. Other than to provide, the pressure of say go and provide in the house.
That is easy. That is easy. If you are finding it easy to be able to provide, it's not easy.
That's the thing. We agree with that. Other than that burden that we have to take. Again, these days now, women are doing the same thing. As a man, they go work, woman, they go work. That's why they kick us out of the house here. If they don't go work, come back. No, she go work, come back. Picking, they push her from one side. You say make it open leg. She don't do this. She they think of this. You can't even the cost and put. You go say, I bet, Oga, go. I want to come back from this work and sleep well so that I can go back to work the next day. You're not the one putting the food on the table. I am contributing. You see, when a woman gets too independent, it's dangerous. I always say to people, I don't like independent women.
That is why.
I just said it.
Because no, that's not enough reason. Why? Because you cannot tell me that it's every woman that will push a man out of the house.
No, when the woman is becoming so independent, today now, maybe, if you see what is happening in the UK, everything a man can do, either the toys, even in the toys in the shop, they have artificial intelligence now that can do better than a man. Machine. When they say they come on their own, what are you talking about? If a man misbehaves, there's a door with speed.
But that thing is not ordinary. Let's forget about it.
It's a danger to
because how would you tell me that a woman will carry her money and go and buy that kind of thing? Do you think it's ordinary? We don't see some things that they can even be spiritual. Because is it even ordinary?
Maybe, no, for those now where they Nigeria now spiritual here, it's not spiritual.
It's not like I've been to religious, but it's not spiritual. How can somebody carry her money to go? I don't understand. It's not a normal thing. It's not normal.
Mary, the truth is, most of them is the truth is when you say the man not good, you don't pursue him. They're useless. Men can be useless, really. You don't pursue us. Now, you're there alone. My body not be firewood. You find a way to exercise yourself. And you begin to spend money on those things. This is the least worry you're worried about. Because you come back, you relax, you enjoy yourself, you sleep. You eat while you sleep. You think that is it. But the thing a man does for you is more than sleeping with you. That's what I should say to men. The thing a woman does for you is more than sleeping with you. When the midlife crisis come, it could be psychological midlife crisis. It could be tension that you could not even handle. If you have somebody to share it with, and your wife tell you, "Honey, but we're going to do this. So this is how we're going to do it." You will be the problem is half solved. Just telling your wife, and she say, "Oh, baby, this is how we're going to do it. Now, I think we should do this. We should do that." Only that alone. Waiting won't kill you before, so not kill you again. But by the time you swallow it by yourself, it's hard to consume. And it's the same thing we say to the women. God did not create you to be alone. He created you to be with the man. Whether you like it or not, the man will come. That's why they say we love our wives. Many love, it comes from the man. Because if any war come this house now, women they run inside with children. Man, they go face the war. We ready to die for the home. You understand? That is the love, a man. The love of Jesus Christ was to die for us. That is the kind of love. That's why they say it's a man that loves the home. It's a man that loves. It's a woman should just respect and honor your husband. That's what they say. They didn't say love me. No, don't worry about love. Just respect the man. Anyway, we didn't want to make this topic that thick today. Let's take a look at the papers. One more paper, then we can go home. All right. Let's see Daily Trust, because I'm really worried about the water, the flooding and all the things that is going on currently.
Okay. Yeah.
It's disturbing, it's really disturbing, It's disturbing.
You can imagine at the end of the day, people properties are gone and it kills. Led to killing of people. Yeah.
Lives.
Now the big story here says Borno flood. My wife, 5 kids still missing, and this coming from survival. And we have I thought I would die with my 6 children. Canoe operator collected 100,000 to rescue my sheep. And we have NGF visits affected areas, donate 100 million naira. Fintiri 50 million naira. So we have 259 dead, over 1 million affected in 29 states. And this story is on page. This coming from NEMA, and the story is on page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Here we have APC state chairman worried over hardship on page 13. 400 deported Nigerians arrive at Abuja airport from UAE.
I saw some image of this one today. This again, the deportation is cheap, and sometimes Nigerians, because we are so disorganized, people take advantage of us. Nigerians come to your country, they contribute. Today now in England, before, if you're coming here to do masters, they will give you a opportunity to come with your wife to the United Kingdom, so that because it's quite expensive. You expect somebody from a third world country to come to your country and pay £15,000 for a course and pay accommodation, do everything. If he doesn't come with the wife or the husband, so that the husband can do some job and they can pay some bills, how are they going to survive? You understand? Now, the moment they stop that, Nigerians immigration coming here is no more interesting. They are now going to Canada, and UK going to lose. Then one is going to lose.
They're not seeing it that way.
They will.
They're not seeing it that way.
No, it's politics that is affecting them. The politicians are scared. They are aware. They know that they need this immigrant. Mary, we don't have enough people in this country to clean, to do all the mad jobs. Who's going to do all the people? What do these people that are coming? What kind of job do they do? Do they take your job? No. Then the one that do the care, they take care of the old people. They clean the places. We do the stupid jobs. We are happy to do it. And we should be respected. That's why I said, for a Nigerian man living this well-to-do home and coming here, they should sit down with Tinubu and ask questions, man. This is unacceptable. You understand? It's not a pride to leave Nigeria and go to anywhere. It's not. And if you come here to study, then you should have a home to come back to. This is not the case at the moment. That's why it is annoying when these people got deported. What are they going to do? UAE is not better than us. In those days, they were coming to Nigeria. This is the thing we're saying. Go and look at history. These people were coming to Nigeria. In fact, when I never hear the story of Ghana must go, you get one back when we carry Ghana must go. You know that, baby. To today, they say they call it Ghana must go.
Yeah, Ghana must go back. They are still selling it today.
You know what? You know why is it called? Why it is called Ghana must go?
They said they told Ghana people to leave Nigeria now.
Thank you. That was years ago. Today, Nigerians are going to Ghana.
So why is it that Ghana people, they are not driving Nigeria out of their place?
They will.
Nigeria drove Ghana out.
They will. They will. They do the drive us. Because some of us, they do evil there too. They are chasing us out. But Nigerians, we are not the people actually traveling are the frustrated ones. Look at what South Africa is doing to us. And the question is, what is our government doing about it? You're not even going to go and fight those countries for what they're doing. What you should do is make your home comfortable so your people don't have reason to go. If they've made them invest, you bring them home. They have a place. You need the workers at home. Look at the people that came to the country now. They deported. They are able human beings that should contribute to Nigerian economy. What are they doing there in the first place?
Most of them will still try their best and relocate to another country.
Because they try their best because there's nothing available. The thing I would say to government of Nigeria is, these people, can't you put them to good use at home? What are they doing there in the first place? You have able men and women who could contribute enormously to the Nigerian state, and they are on the road. It's time to stop. Tinubu, it is not okay to fight those people that said they should come. Ghana will tell us, they should tell us to get out. And my concern is how Nigeria can be great so that people can have a home in Nigeria. You cannot have a home elsewhere. Don't forget what happened in the Bible. As at the time the children of Israel went to Egypt, they were well received because their brother were there. When they now stayed in Egypt for so long and they dominate and they make a lot of money, and the Egyptians say, look at these people, they've come here to take over. This was what Islam did do. They now begin to turn on this immigrant. We pray we don't come to a time where the people, the owner of the land will say, hey, we don't want you anymore. They can do it in England. It's almost happened now. And it's not their fault, Mary. We should be asking ourselves, why are we not having a home?
That's true.
If they come to our land and they take what belongs to us, we'll complain too. Are we not saying the same thing? That when people come to Nigeria and they take all the oil, all the things away, are we not saying it?
We are.
Thank you. Even by village, they discriminate the next village. The same Ogara, not to Robo. The same Ogara, we say this will not be this not be their place. So we do it, and we know it's going to continue. It's human tendency to possess what God gave to them, and I have nothing against that. You should be asking yourself why you've been deported. Mary, if there's no more serious headline, we want to end the show here.
Yeah, it's still about the floods.
Yeah, so
I think that's
we're done. We're done. My people, I'm sorry that I had to give you people two broadcasts today. I did one, which was a mistake, and this is the true broadcast because of audio. I don't know what happened, Mary. My computer went off, and it was picking audio from the black magic, which is not supposed to be. So that's how I got that. Thank you for correcting that.
okay.
That's why.
Even though you were arguing with me,
you see why you have a wife. The people say the wife is not always useless. Now you go do this, but now she go tell you, say, "Oh God, don't do this." So you go shout.
There's no volume. There's no volume. No, it's for your own part. It's for your own side, not from me. I don't know what. I was like, who had this moment to find out that this broadcast is not talking?
And you prove it to me, until I now realize, oh, okay. Because when I turn it on, I could hear, I put on advert and I could hear the advert, and I thought the advert was playing. No, I didn't hear my voice. I went back and I said, oh, wow, what this young woman said is true. And this is what we're saying. One person cannot stay. Let us be, in fact, the importance of a family is so important. And I want to say this to young people, even young people, whether you like it or not. This is not about girlfriend and boyfriend. It's about having a wife and a husband for tomorrow. Even if you're going to have children, your wife is different from your children. Your husband is different from your children. Because your children will grow up and they will go and get their own. The person that shares that burden with you 24 hours in the bedroom is your wife or is your husband. Pick the right one, and whatever it is, it's not somebody you just sleep with. It's your comforter. It's your hope. When the midlife crisis will come, it'll be the one you will rely on. And like I said, if you look at any man that failed, that's why they said, look at his wife. Because there's no man that will not fall at a point in his life. It's the wife that helped to raise him. maybe one word she said is what I get the man back on track. That's why I end the show today. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is Mary. Mary, you have something to say to our people, so that we'll call it off. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Daddy Chris. What I have to say is, I'll say to those that were victim in the flooding, I'm saying sorry to all of them, because I know it's really not an easy one. It's really a hard time for them. And I hope God help them to come out of this, because I know that a lot of them have lost their loved ones and their properties as well. So I hope God help them to come out of this situation. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. Yes, it's a thing to empathize. We do. We at Srtv, we sympathize with every one of you. We share your pains, and we share the pains of those fallen heroes. Just know that if you're going to go through lifetime crisis, midlife crisis, it happened to everybody. It's not only you. And whatever you're going through now, somebody else is going through more. What is more than what you're going through? So sometimes you cry, oh, why am I don't have food to eat? Somebody is sick. He's not even thinking of food. Food is the least trouble he has at that moment. Some people are in prison, they just need to have freedom. So there is always going to be a challenge. And what God did well, that's why people can go to prison and stay there for 10 years and still come back and say, have a wife. And say, have a husband. Please, please. For the whole world, if you pick only one person as your own, then don't mind what it is. Let that person be your own. No matter what happened, let him be your own. And I'm talking of a wife or a husband, not even children, because I said it again and again. Your children will go. Your wife will not go. Your husband will not go. That's my message for today. Thank you very much for joining me. My name again is Daddy Chris. Till I see you again. And tomorrow, like I said, we'll do the countdown to the Edo 2024, and then we'll be discussing the Edo elections. We want to see what Tinubu and Obaseki are to do. That's why I end the show today. Stay blessed and stay out of trouble. Daddy Chris signing out. Stay blessed. Bye.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can